Alright, so we've made it to episode 5 of Me and T. I have the light on. Let me know if that's any better than the dark from before. I might turn off the light if there is a scene that makes me embarrassed, like the NC scenes. The light might get turned off because that's a little awkward. So we'll see what happens. But without further ado, let's get into it. The way he says something like so sweet and they put the laugh effect, like, I understand that he's being like, you know what I mean, but that was actually a really sweet line. Even if it was a little, but that was still sweet. I don't know. Maybe I've fallen for it. Maybe I've fallen for all his cheesy lines. I think I have, because like the past 2-3 lines he said has not made me cringe from it. So maybe I'm just falling for him and his charm. I think Peaches too. Ah! Ah! I'm okay. I'm going to be so honest. I've seen a little clip on a media of like these two in this setting. I think it was just like, I forgot what it was. I think it was like telling him not to leave or something like that. I don't know the context of it and I don't really remember the clip. I just remember that I was so like about it, because this is how I knew that William was going to be in the show, is seeing this, like this little scene right here is how I knew. I didn't see the full scene. I only saw like the tiny clip of it because I realized what I was watching and I had to scroll away. But this is what I know. I don't know anything else after this, just so we know. Okay. That was so sweet. Oh my god, that was such a sweet scene. Oh my god. I think I have been loving this couple, and I've said it a few times, that I really like the progression that they're going through, and I really like the conversations that they have, and I really like how even though they're so different, they still find like compromises, and that they still manage to try to understand each other and teach each other things. And as I'm watching them, I love their relationship more and more. And that scene, I think that scene sold me. Genuinely. That was such a sweet scene. And like Phuwin's face during that. And then Pon's like soft touches. He was being so gentle and so like comforting. I loved that so much. I think that's one of my favorite scenes. So far, at least. We're still in episode 5. We still have 5 episodes to go. But that was just so sweet. Oh. I can't tell if it's because he genuinely doesn't like what they showed him, or if he's just upset that Peach isn't involved. And I think it's mainly the fact that Peach isn't involved and he wants him to be. But even if he didn't like the work that they did, he should not have reacted like that, and he should not have been that mean, and he should not have said what he said. And I understand that he most likely has never felt this way, and that he doesn't know how to properly respond in a situation like this, but that doesn't exactly excuse what he just did. That was really mean. But I understand his character, but that does need to change, because he can't be acting like that just because Peach is gone. Like, Peach has tried assuring him that he doesn't want to be involved, but he's still mad about it. I don't know. That's just my... No. Oh. That... Okay, so that was episode 5.
ตัวละคร
Oops. That was so good. I think that's my favorite episode so far. Episode 5 is definitely my favorite episode so far. That was really good. That was really, really, really good. I really like that. That kiss scene was really cute. But I think the scene in the hotel is still my favorite. Not hotel. The show in the hospital. Show in the hospital. My favorite scene is the one in the hospital. That little interaction. It was so good. So good. Oh my god. Oh, that was such a good episode. Well, I've already said my thoughts during the episode. So I think I should have time to do this. The 6th. So let's start the 6th episode. Okay. Here's episode 6. Let's get into it. Immediately.
พฤติกรรมสถานที่ในเรื่อง
มันดีขนาด
Oh my god. The remote and the ending and the... Oh my god, don't stop watching it yet. This is... They're... I love that. It's like... You know... T watches these soap operas, so they're comparing what they're going through to a soap opera. Like Peach said earlier when he was like, oh, the soap opera is like nothing you've seen. They're comparing it to being a soap opera. And then this little, like, that, this is such like a cute little, like, oh my god. I love this. Oh my god, wait, did that shell look like a heart? This, oh god, this shell looks like a... Oh, that's so funny. I knew it. Oh my god. I said it. I really hope Rome doesn't see this. Ah, man. They got please. If they don't give us a kiss this episode, I will cry. Oh, but William, not William. Oh my god. Rome is so funny. Oh my god. Oh shit, I didn't see anything. First off, English King. Second off, that, I need to see that again. They were so close, and then...
Oh shit.
I love him, Your Honor. He's so funny. He's so funny, and not just because it's William, but that is so funny. It just helps that it's William. His facial expressions make everything much more funny. Like, I don't... Oh. Get the fuck out. Okay. Oh my god, look at his face. That makes a lot more sense on why he was reacting the way he was during that entire thing. That makes a lot more sense. Especially why... No, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Not only is T the man that he is, like, who he is, You know what I mean? Like, he's T, you know? Not only is that, but he's also a man. And Peach has never been attracted to a man. So that's also why he was a little bit more, like, not understanding, like, his feelings and stuff like that. That makes a lot more sense. I love how the show manages to have, like, the comedy and, like, all of that, but then also have its, like, emotional moments and, like, good, like, commentary and stuff like that. I love that. Like, it's just so fun. Yeah, it's a comedy it's a rom-com. Usually I don't really like rom-coms. Like, I usually don't really like comedies. I tend to like more dark stuff. I have to be like in a certain mood for me to like comedies or like just straight up romance shows. This is good. I really like this. It does the emotional scenes really well, in my opinion. And I think that there's a lot to talk about. Like, I'm able to pause and I'm able to have a conversation about like different perspectives, especially because they're so different. And then there's also like the fact that previous things come up later and it will affect the storyline. Like, Peach seeing the gun earlier and then getting involved with the gun later makes him dissociate and probably have like a mild panic attack or a flashback, and he just sits there like he can't hear anything when he sees like the gun when Rome takes it out. And I like that they added that they referenced that and they didn't just like leave it out. You know what I mean? Like, this is like an ongoing thing that is going to influence the way that T has to hold himself around Peach, especially this other life that he has that is so woven into who T is. And it's been shown that T wants to change that, but it's still a core part of who he is and how he was raised. So it's going to be really interesting seeing if he can maintain this version of himself that he's trying to create and that he's trying to show Peach. That'll be interesting to see. I, especially with things like this, I get a little tense because I expect like the worst to happen. Like when the lights went out, you know, I was expecting something else, which makes sense. And then when what was the other one? When he was in the parking lot, I was afraid that he was gonna get kidnapped. But eventually, these fears will probably become reality. You see this a lot in mafia shows where one of them will eventually get kidnapped. We'll see how they do that, but it's probably going to happen. If it doesn't, I'll be surprised. If it does happen, I wouldn't be shocked, but I won't be upset. You know what I mean? It's just like a common trope, and it's a drama. You know, it's a show. It creates appeal and storyline. It keeps it going, and it puts the characters in situations that we can see their personality and the way that they like their morals and what they think would be correct in this situation. Like, it's just a good plot point to use in a situation where one of the characters is in a mafia and then the other person is not. It is just a very telling situation of a person's character. So I can see why it's used a lot. It's probably going to be used in the show. It might not because it's a rom-com, but then again, The Heart Killers was supposed to be a rom-com, and look what we got there. So, therefore, I'm not going to put too much into it being a rom-com, and I'm going to still expect things to happen like that. But yeah, I think episode 5 was still my favorite. I do like episode 6, but I still really like that vulnerability that them two had in episode 5, and I just really like episode 5. I think that was a really good episode. Episode 6 was so good. But episode 5 was my favorite so far. By the time this is released, we'll have 4 more episodes because I'm on 6, and then I will be able to get 7 and 8 posted next week on Patreon, and then it'll be posted a week after that on YouTube, and then I'll be able to get 9 and 10 posted after that. As long as I can keep doing these double episodes, I'll be able to do it on the same day. And then after that, I have to decide what show I'm gonna watch. I'm thinking of watching Cat for Cash, because it's actively being released, or it's going to be. I don't remember if it's already released or if it's releasing next week. I think it gets released on the 20th, but it could have already started getting released. I don't remember. But that might be the next one that I do because it's really close. That one's going to be probably like an episode a week watch because I won't have to catch up most likely. And if I do have to catch up, I'll do 2 episodes. And yeah, so that was episode 5 and 6 of Me and T. I'll see you in the next 2. Bye.